Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. So, back in the woods. Oh wow, a deer. I keep seeing them. Out of breath because I've been walking really fast. Back in the woods by my favourite area. And I was just at that part of the woods behind here, where there's probably more pine trees. And I was seeing that they were doing some work. Lots of the trees were gone and they were making pathways, and I know things need to change and be maintained and everything, but I was at an area where I was thinking this was the area with my tree. It might sound really stupid, but I have a tree that you know, I found near here during my initial days of forest bathing, and there used to be a swing hanging from up there. There used to be, this was like going back like over a year ago, there used to be like a piece of elastic here where you could sit. Now it's just been trashed. Yeah, someone built this as like a camp. Someone at one point put a trampoline here. It's been trashed, so it's kind of a shame to see it this way. But I was walking around and I could see like the dike area back there, so it wasn't this part of the dike, and I was freaking out because I couldn't find my tree and I thought they'd cut my tree down. I thought I'd found the area, and I hadn't walked far enough, and I found my tree. So the one where you see me like hugging trees, it's this tree. And so, I was freaking out, thinking that I'd lost my healing tree, and here it is. So, very good. But also, when I was up the other end, I was freaking out because I thought I'd lost my wisdom log. And I'm going to show you where my wisdom log is. I just find it brings me more wisdom. It might sound really daft, but yeah, I was kind of upset about it because I'd created this whole like almost like an imaginary world around here. You might want to call it that, but to me it's, you know, incredibly healing. And just down here is my wisdom log, or should I say the wisdom log, because it doesn't belong to me, but I felt like it's brought me wisdom. Just gonna take a pew. Feel better already. And just as I sat down, okay, it's gone away again now, but the sun came out for a brief moment. That's really cool. And there's another part of the woods that I'm not actually going to go to today, but it's further down. For my healing tree, you keep going downwards, but it's on a hill. And you eventually get to, I guess I don't really have a name for it, just the area with the foxgloves. So let's just name it Foxglove Place, and hopefully I'll be able to insert some footage here of the foxgloves that are taller than a normal person, which is really cool. And because I've seen them like that, they soon became my favourite flower, or one of my favourite flowers, because I really love the iris as well, a blue iris in particular. You don't see them very often at all. Foxgloves are a little bit more common, especially in the woods. And if I get hungry, there's plenty of these little, I think they're primroses. Don't take my word for that, but they're edible. I know for sure they're edible. But I thought I'd also share with you a few other parts of the wood. So here is where about a year ago Also maybe last year, maybe this was covered. I'm not quite sure which area it was, if it was that one or that one. Covered in Frogspawn. It was really cool. And here is where you always get a lot of mud. This is the better way of walking. Over there, it's thick mud. Normally when I'm walking through here, or over there, I get very muddy feet. But it just reminds me of a time about a year ago when that happened as well. In the... Whoa. How am I going to navigate this, really? Okay, we're doing it. And then in this part of the woods, if we look down at this log right here, you'll see some of my creations. So I've got two of these that I've made. It's basically from resin. There we go. So I've got a baby's breath, flower in that one, and some leaves. I've made quite a similar one, but with some tiny white flowers with resin on top. These are really cool. And I also made a blue one, like these ones but blue, with a blue flower. I just didn't bring that with me. And I've made these ones. I've got this one here. These ones are really cool. These what are they called? Bezels. Unfortunately, I didn't put it quite on a straight surface, and so it's a bit heavy on one side with the resin, but it's okay. Some more like baby's breath flowers. I think these flowers are absolutely beautiful. I don't know what they're called. And then this one, I think I'm going to keep myself. I think I might give one of these to my sister. And the other ones will be up. Ooh, the other ones will be up for sale on my Etsy store very soon. It's a very nicely made little camp. It looks like somebody had a fire. Here you can clearly see, I'm guessing a horse has been down here. So if I see any kind of tracks, or even, it's very weird, but like droppings, I'm like, who has left those droppings? What kind of animal has been here, you know? It's interesting. Happening again. Can't really see it very well, but little moments like this, like random things really happening when you're in the woods, and it's so cool. Like these things don't happen when you're at home, you know, like seeing like several deer or a deer, or seeing the wildlife, spotting a little flower or a little mushroom in a place where you would never expect it. It's just magical. And I'm taking a little bit of the woods home with me today. Just this moss here. And I'm going to stick it on my little altar, or nature shrine if you want to call it that. And so that every time that I see it, I'll be reminded of being in the forest, and it will bring all those memories and feelings back up. Which is really nice. And oh look, some more primroses. I really hope they're primroses, I keep calling them that. So I'm just going to take a gentle walk, probably do a bit of forest bathing on the way home, or on the way to my car, sorry, and then just take a drive home. So I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys soon.